So, today is truly a joyful day. So, on behalf of Justin, Mark Miles, and Lucinda Lee Fickle, I'd like to welcome you here today to celebrate the marriage of these two incredible people. If you're in this room, congratulations. You've made it. People who have touched these guys' lives in some special way. And so, for your continued support, they're going to pry you guys with expensive bourbon today, and hope to continue keeping you around as part of the group. So, I do also want to mention some people that might not have had a chance to be here today, whether they are in this life or the next. They're truly here with us today, and let's not forget to think about that as well. So, by order of the bride and groom, I've been instructed to remind you that this is a celebration. We're here to have a good time. Do your part, and let's make some magic tonight, people.
And before the magic, you can all sit down.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Before we get started with the magic, I wanted to say a note about marriage, the reason we're here today. We are not here today to mark the start of a relationship. As you all know, Lucinda and Justin have fallen in love already. They have dedicated themselves to one another privately. They've made a home together. They've started a life together. We humans, we are social beings. So this notion of declaring our love to one person in front of our family and in front of our friends is an ancient idea. It's an act that bridges the past and the future, and it often defines us as individuals and as a community. In one of the first court cases that affirmed the right of same-sex couples to marry, the majority opinion expressed this sentiment beautifully. They wrote, "Civil marriage is at once a deeply personal commitment to another human being and a highly public celebration of the ideals of mutuality, companionship, intimacy, fidelity, and family. Because it fulfills yearnings for security, safe haven, and connection that express our common humanity. Civil marriage is an esteemed institution, and the decision whether and whom to marry is among life's momentous acts of self-definition." And so Lucinda and Justin have invited us all here today to witness their momentous act of self-definition as they make their statement of love and commitment. And so then it's our collective duty and our collective joy to affirm their love today. We will hear their vows. We're going to show them our love, our support. We're going to celebrate their future together. And in about 15 minutes, we're going to drink old fashions with them.
So, when Ann and I first started discussing this instruction on the original ceremony guide that said, "Hey, Kurt and Ann, just riff a bit, say something funny, too embarrassing," we realized that there was no way we were ever going to live up to that task. But we started to talk a little bit about what really defines these two as a couple, and the parallels that we came up with in terms of the positive ways that you guys have changed since you've been together. It's a positive. It's been amazing. And so we thought we would just talk a little bit about the changes that we've seen in the two of you guys as you've made your journey to this spot right here. So I think the easiest thing is you're the happiest I've ever seen you. So much happier.
Yeah, same here. Lucinda is so deeply happy. It's been just wonderful to watch. Another thing I've noticed that's changed about Lucinda is that when we first met, she drank a lot of beer. And that's but since she met Justin, she started drinking really, really good bourbon. In addition, she always has that really fancy big cocktail ice to go with it. So that's been a huge improvement.
And Justin stopped drinking cheap whiskey and 7-Up, right? And he actually started drinking, an adult beverage that didn't make them look like a high school kid. So.
Yeah, it's probably to impress Lucinda.
I've also noticed that Justin's out more. He's living life a little more. He's not like the Boo Radley of Albany Park. She's nice. I like to see my buddy.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I think Lucinda's living life more fully too. You know, they're traveling more, they eat out more, they go to concerts more, and Lucinda even started going to fish concerts. Like, really? Interesting choice. Another thing I've noticed that's changed about Lucinda is that she's baking. She's crafty. Justin and Lucinda made a garden together, sewing pillows, making this beautiful home together. It's been really wonderful to watch.
Yeah, Justin's always been crafty. He asked his mom for a sewing machine for his birthday when we were freshmen in college. That is true. Yeah, so that's not a big change there. I also, Justin, sorry, I'm sitting here pausing for Justin's been excelling at work too. He became vice president at an evil, faceless multinational corporation.
Right.
And then just recently actually changed jobs to do something that he finds more fulfilling. And I don't know if he would have had the courage to do that without Lucy, so I attribute that to Lucy standing by his side and telling him to do what he does.
Yeah, and Lucinda took a professional leap too. She left a really great job to take on a new challenge, new coworkers, and take a new perspective. She's a great work she does. So that's been, similarly, Justin gave her the security and courage to do that too.
I think one thing that his closest friends will tell you is that this is one of the funniest people I've ever met. Since he's met Lucy, not nearly as funny as he used to be. Comedy comes often from a really dark place. I think with Lucy as his light, although he's on a tremendous cold streak, it's been worth it.
Yeah, I think it diverges there. Lucinda's still hilarious. She's perfect as flawless, so.
I think despite these changes in each of you guys, what makes you two so perfect is that you guys wouldn't change a thing about the other one. And these changes have come naturally. Nobody's forcing anyone to make a change. You guys really enjoy each other. I think what characterizes you guys as a couple is that you're both fiercely individuals, but then adorably complementary at the same time. And so I think you guys are just perfect in that way, and it's been great to see. I also think, on the subject of changes, so you've made this guy a better man, and I think everybody here seeing him happy makes us happy. And so through the transitive property of Lucy, we're all better having each other.
One thing that Lucinda's friends and family know is that she often wears her heart on her sleeve. And that the way that this manifests is with tears. And I think it comes from a place of deep empathy that Lucinda has. She just brings with tears at happy moments and sad moments and funny moments, touching moments. And it sort of doesn't matter where she is. At home with Justin, or with friends, at work. And it's because of this sort of fearless empathy that she has that makes her such a wonderful friend and advocate and now a partner for Justin. And the thing is, since meeting Justin, Lucinda hasn't changed at all in this regard. And that's a good thing. She still cries, she still connects with people in the same empathetic way, and she really makes people feel seen and known and understood. And what has changed now is that Lucinda found someone in Justin that makes her feel understood. And finding that in another person is a change for the better by any measure. Justin, when we first met you, or rather when we first heard about you, Lucinda would refer to you as Carl's dad. So, like, she'd say, I have another date tonight with Carl's dad. I have to go meet Carl. Carl's dad at the bar. But after only about 3 dates, she started calling me Justin. And then we knew that was it. And since that first time she called you Justin in our presence, we've just watched your happiness grow exponentially. And that joy really spreads to all of us. And so as Kurt was saying, we are all here, your friends, your family, those of us invited today. We're all happier with each other. So thank you for knowing Lucinda, loving everything about her, including those beautiful, beautiful tears.
So you guys have heard enough from us about how wonderful this couple is. We're going to have Julie and Nikki share a reading that Justin and Lucinda have selected from the book I Like You by Sandal Stoddard Warner.